evening friends, I am Panny and welcome back to my vlogging channel Level 2 Panny. It is Monday night here and I've just finished work a couple of hours ago. I was supposed to work until 9 tonight, but I got to go home early because there was like no one. It was really quiet, so I got to go home early, which was awesome, and then I got a whole bunch of grocery shopping done, which makes me feel excellent. I always love getting grocery shopping done. I just love how I don't know, I really enjoy grocery shopping, and that's not something I realised until I moved out, because I never used to like it when I was living at home. But yeah, now that I've moved out, I really like grocery shopping, so I got to do a whole bunch of grocery shopping on my own as well, because I feel like I don't think it's a very normal thing to enjoy. Not that it's abnormal, like I'm sure other people enjoy it as well, but I just feel like when I'm grocery shopping with someone else and I'm taking my time and going down aisles again and having a look and like deciding between two different brands, people who are with me are just like, hurry up, what do you need? Like, just get that and go. Are you done yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't decided what I want. And they're like, no, we have to go, just hurry up. And it's not stressful, but it makes for a less enjoyable experience. So this time, I was just checking the time, this time I got to go on my own pace and it was awesome. So I spent like $100 on groceries, which I didn't really mean to do. It was supposed to be a quick shop, but I realised I didn't really have much food for the next few days, so I figured I'd stock up. I got some other stuff as well, so like house stuff. It wasn't all just food. I don't know, how much do groceries normally cost other people? Like, I think $100 of just food and groceries could probably last me about, I guess it would depend what I got. When I wasn't working and I had like no money, I used to be able to budget really well and I could last off about a week of $50 on groceries, but that was like just buying really basic things like fruits and vegetables, and like rice and things like that, like things that were really cheap, but I'd be able to make 2 or 3 meals out of them. And because I only cook for myself, we don't cook for our whole house or anything. So in my house we've got our own 4 pantry shelves and our own 4 fridge shelves. So we're not like buying groceries together and making meals with each other because we just eat really differently. So there's 4 of us here. There's me, there's my 3 housemates, so there's Martin, Brendan and Todd. I figured that normally on my channel, my main channel, I like to call people by like their online tags. Since I go by Panny and that's my online name, I like to introduce people by their online names, but on my home channel, on my vlogging channel, I figure I can use real names except for me. I'm gonna keep using Panny. But yeah, but my 3 housemates, so me, I cook mostly vegetarian. I'm not vegetarian. I was for a while, but I don't cook with meat that often. I eat tuna though. I eat a lot of tuna, but well, my throat. But I don't really eat a lot of meat. It's mostly just fast food that I eat meat, like cheeseburgers and things like that. So there's me. I eat a lot of grains and and like vegetarian stuff. I also eat a lot of snacks, so I buy a lot of chips and things like that because I'm just not a very healthy person. You've got my housemate Todd. He eats a lot of meat. He's like a big meat and egg person, meat, eggs and veggies, but like not so much into rice and pasta and things like that and bread, whereas I'm really into those things. So you've also got my housemate Martin, who works as a chef, so he actually eats a whole lot at work. Like, he gets a lot of his meals from his workplace. He doesn't end up cooking so much at home. When he does, he just makes whatever, but you know, like he buys his food, but he also eats at work a lot. So you've also got Brendan, who eats pretty like average. Like, I guess he's probably similar to me in that he cooks sometimes, eats like microwave food sometimes, but he eats more meat definitely. But it comes down to it, like it wouldn't make sense for us all to cook and buy things together because we all eat so differently. So if you're going to make a meal for all 4 of us, you'd have to keep in mind that I don't eat meat that much, so I wouldn't enjoy a lot of meat. One housemate doesn't really eat pasta or rice and that kind of thing, so you'd have to have like a separate kind of side dish. One housemate might not be there because he might be at work eating food there, so it might not be fair to make him sort of buy into the groceries. And you know, like, we kind of like, I think when we first moved out, we started like eating together. I remember the first 2 big meals we had as our new friendship family was, we had hamburgers one night, and we had, I think it was like a chicken creamy dish with rice one night. But yeah, like we had our group meals for a little while, but we also bought a ton of, at the time, McDonald's here used to do these big dinner boxes. I think they still do them, but around the time when we moved out, they were a big thing. So we used to buy one of those. So I think there were a couple of them. I can't remember exactly what they had. We eat, a disclaimer first of all, in this house, we eat a lot of fast food. We are not the healthiest of people. You know, we're not that bad. Like, I cook a reasonable amount. I'm cooking more often now. But there's definitely been periods where I just eat a lot of fast food, and my housemates do as well. We just like fast food. We're all pretty young, like 21, 22, 23. We're not that old. We can get away with eating fast food. So we do. Just a disclaimer first of all. So we used to eat a lot of McDonald's dinner boxes. So you'd buy like this big box. It was like maybe this big? I don't know. It was about that big. And depending on which one you bought, there was one that had like, I think 4 big burgers and 2 little burgers and like 4 fries and 4 drinks, and another similar one. So we'd like, I think it was like 20 bucks, so we'd all put in $5 and get one of those. We did that a lot. That was I guess the most of a, like a meal that we all got together. And we also used to eat a lot of pizza. We don't do that as much anymore, but at one point in our old house, we had a bin next to our fridge, like a reasonably sized bin, and then we had pizza a lot during like this one week or 2 week period, and we actually had enough pizza that it was taller than the bin. Around that point I kind of realised that I should eat less pizza. But I can't eat pizza anymore. Pizza's been hurting my stomach a lot recently. I ordered some on Australia Day when I was sitting all alone on my own. I had, all my housemates were at work, so I had no one to hang out with on Australia Day. So I was like, okay, that's fine, I'll just sit on my own, order a pizza, and just chill here and have a nice day. So I did that. But the pizza hurt my stomach, and it's done that the last couple times I had pizza, which is very sad because I love pizza. It's an amazing food. Pizza is great. I keep talking too fast. I keep having to turn around and check the time because I don't have like a timer function on the camera, and I can't tell how long I've been talking for, but I think it's been about 7 or 8 minutes. I didn't actually make note of when the video started, but last time I turned around it was 7:13, now it's 7:19. So I'll probably go in a second then. After this, no one else is home tonight. My housemates are all out because one of them is house sitting for his parents. So they're all hanging out there tonight, which means I get the house to myself. I was invited. It's not like a weird exclusive thing. I was invited, but I was like, you know what, I think I'd rather stay home on my own, which sounds sad, but it's not. I'm not working tomorrow, or Wednesday, or Thursday. I've got the next 3 days off, so I can stay up late, I can make some dinner, I can clean up a bit, I can have a shower and sit around in like comfy clothes. I can play Ni no Kuni. I haven't played it in a few days because my housemates have been playing FIFA and Mario Kart like non-stop, which is fairly average, but because no one's home tonight, I can sit down with a big bowl of food and play Ni no Kuni, which sounds amazing. I can watch cable TV, watch some DVDs, play Ni no Kuni. But after this, I've got to film a video for my main channel, which is wherever the annotation is, you can go find that channel. But I guess that's everything for now, so thank you again for watching, and thank you again everyone for subscribing to this channel. I know it's not the most exciting channel, it's just me talking about things that happened to my life, which there isn't a lot of. But thank you again everyone for subscribing and watching and commenting. It's very nice to know that you guys are actually interested in my life. So yeah, thank you. I'll go ahead and end this here, so I'll see you guys again probably tomorrow. I'm going to try and do videos more often, so at least sometime in the next couple of days I'll see you guys again.